All right, bro. So I'm gonna make a prediction slash like wish list of MK12. To be honest, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get this start off. Where my boy at? Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Yup. No. What the fuck? Has to be in there. Okay, Scorpion has to be in there. Jarek, hell no. We don't need him. You know, he ain't do nothing. He can just be deleted from Mortal Kombat period, and like nobody would lose sleep. Sector, actually, I want Sector to be in there, and I want both of the robots to be in there. I want Sector and Cyrex to be in there. I like the robots. Jade, I think Jade can be in there. Like I don't know. It's not like I want her to be in there as much as like them. So like, she can be in there, and I wouldn't be mad. But like, you know, I don't mind Jade, you know, being in there. Ashra, this is a 3D era character, so I think it's about time, because they already talked about doing 3D era characters, and this is going to be the time. So I think she's also going to be in the Can Be. I don't know too much about Ashra, to be honest, but you know, I wouldn't mind if she is in there. I know a little bit about her from her being in the Netherrealm and stuff like that. Blaze, bench. I don't know. Blaze don't really need to. You know, he don't really need. He don't really do much anyway in the story. He's like that overseer, so like nobody really cares that much. So, but right, Joe, I know people be fucking with him in MKX. You know, I still don't like him. Alright, who else? So we bench Cassie. Centurion, fuck no. Dumbass character. I hate her. She never needs to come back. Chameleon can be. You know, I like I said, if we doing the 3D era characters and all of this shit, I think, and then Chameleon is something we can do something with. We're female Chameleon. Same thing with her. These is two people we can actually do something with. So I hope that at least one of them is in there. So that's that. Kira, hell no. I don't, you know, she ain't really nothing special. Of course you can like make her into something, revamp her, but like from the point I stand right now, like we don't really need her necessarily. Like we don't need her. Lee May can be in. Actually no, Lee May, I actually want her in. I want Lee May in. So Lee May is one of those people that I used to use. Of course I use more of Scorpion, but like I didn't mind Lee May at all. I liked her. She was cool. Devora, fuck no, burn. We don't ever need to see Devora ever again. Okay, after how she been doing like all the characters, there's no reason how she should have been able to kill Scorpion, Baraka, and Melina with no consequences. That makes no sense. She does not need to be in there. Dagon, I don't care. You know, you don't need to be in there. Actually, nah, we don't need Dagon. We don't need Dagon. Same thing with Darius. We don't need you. Ermac has to be in there. I want to see Ermac. Especially, I'm mad that they didn't use this design. It made no fucking sense to make a new, completely new / really good design and not do anything with it, and just let him just die in the pit. Like, it made no sense. Aaron Black, you can be on the bench. I think we had enough of Aaron Black. Same thing with Cassie. It's just it's your time is up. Like you can sit out. But like they're jobbers. They're not gonna get any character development. So hell no. Garrus, same thing. Hell no. Fuck Garrus. Piece of shit. Don't care. You know. Goro can be on the bench. You know, we don't really need Goro this time around. I actually want Kentaro to take his place in the Shokan thing. Havoc, I want Havoc in. Havoc has, what the fuck was that the controller? Okay. Havoc is probably the main 3D era character that I used back in like Deception. So I would like to see him. And I want him with the hood, because I always use him with the hood, because I thought that shit looked so cool. Hataru, you know, hell no. I don't really. Same thing with Su Hao. We don't need him. Kung Lao. Now this one's tricky. Like I feel like they're gonna pass on Kung Lao. Like some reason I feel like they're not gonna do Kung Lao. I'm gonna put Kung Lao in Can Be, but some reason I feel like they're not gonna put him in. Actually, I'll put him. No. I'm gonna put him in Can Be. Jackie, bitch. She right there with Cassie. Like I just think. I don't know. I just don't really care for both of them, to be honest. Like I feel like they're not really special and like in their own way. Like I don't know. I just really don't like them. Jax can be in. I'm not really the biggest Jax fan. So I could really care less, but he's an OG, so I'm pretty sure he probably is going to be in there. Johnny Cage has to be. You got to have that comedic relief, and he's the best guy for it. Cabal could be in. You know, I feel like Cabal kind of had his time to shine, but like at the same time, it wasn't really that special for MK11. Like I feel like it didn't really stick. Kai could be in. I would not mind if they brought Kai back. Like I wouldn't be surprised either. Like if they're doing this 3D era thing, I think having Kai, and to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if they like replace Kai with Kung Lao. They don't do the same thing, but like ain't they both Shaolin? Like I think Kai's Shaolin, right? But like I wouldn't mind that. Kano could be in. I don't like Kano. He's the same thing how I feel about Jax, except I like Jax a little bit more than Kano. Like I just feel like Kano, the only reason why Kano is in the amount of games that he's in is just because he was in the first one. Like I don't know. I just don't like Kano. Kenshi can be in. I would not be mad if Kenshi was in. I just think, I don't know, Kenshi was like one of those dudes that I used a little bit, but I didn't know too much about, so I didn't really pay too much attention to him. I really got into his character around MK9, so I don't know too much about Kenshi as far as the 3D era, because I mostly use Havoc and Scorpion, of course, but I would not mind. He was actually, I used him a little bit in MKX. He was not that bad, so I would not be mad if he was in there. Kintaro, that is the guy that I want to be in. I want Kintaro to be in. I always thought he was the best Shokan. I think he is the best in my opinion. Like I just think he's cooler than Goro and Shiva. Like I just always thought that Kintaro was cooler. Kitana has to be in. Like my favorite female character. So, and plus she an OG. Like you gotta have her in. Collector, hell no, we don't need Collector. Kodokan, should I put him on the bench or hell no? I don't know. Let's put him on the bench. Like Kodokan, he can sit this one out. He's one of the ones, he had his time right there with the rest of them. He had his time. He really need him. Kung Jin has to be in there. I feel like Kung Jin, just like Takeda. Where's Takeda at? They need their time to shine, because these two bitches had their time to shine. So now they need to have their time, bro. And plus they're better. Like they're both better. Like they're literally just better than Jackie and I almost said Sonya and Cassie. Like to me they're just better. Like they're cooler, their moves is better, they're more unique. I like Kung Jin and Takeda, they have to be in there. Liu Kang, of course. He has to be in there. Meat, hell no. Baraka could be. You know, Baraka's one of them dudes that if they gonna have Baraka, you know, he getting his ass beat. He one of the main jobbers. So, but it is what it is. Baraka could be in there. Fujin has to be in there. I love Fujin. All right, MK11 did a great job in this character. They made him cooler than he ever was. So Fujin, I think Fujin, he needs to stick around a little bit. Like, I feel like I think we need to get like two more games out of him before we can like bench him. Like, he need more time to shine. Chronica, hell no. Like, stupid, bald, idiot, dumb bitch. Rain, cause to be honest, he can sit this one out. And the only reason why I say that, I would put him in Have to Be because I do like him, but he's been DLC in the in MK9 and in MK11. I just feel like he's been, even though hasn't been on the main roster, he's still been in the modern games, like more than a lot of characters can say. So even though he hasn't been in the main, well, he was in MKX. Yeah, so he's really he's appeared in all of the NRS games, even though he hasn't been playable for X, and he was DLC for the other two, but still he's been there. So I don't know, like, he ain't like, he can take the bench. Scarlet could be in. I wouldn't be surprised if she was in. But at the same time, you know, it is what it is. Shang Tsung, I think he's going to take the bench. And I only say that is because I think that I can't think of his fucking name. Quan Chi. I think Quan Chi has to be in. I want the rivalry between Scorpion and Quan Chi this time around. And I kind of want like that MK2 plot, MK2, MK3, MK4, where like Scorpion kind of directed his anger at the person who actually did it, Quan Chi, and like him and Sub-Zero was kind of friends from like everything that went on, like that whole MK2 thing where like Scorpion felt bad. So I kind of want that. In order to have that, you gotta have Quan Chi. Somebody else that you gotta have in order for that to work is Noob Saibot. I want Noob Saibot in the game. I feel like MK11 didn't give him enough. Like, I think he needs something else. Before he be on the bench again, he needs another cool moment before they decide to bench him. Taven, hell no. Drummond, I'm doubt that Drummond's going to be in there, but he could be in there. I would like for him to be revamped, and I would like to see something he does. Even though I was never interested in him, I know that they're giving 3D eras a chance, and I think some of them do need a chance. And for some reason, I feel like he could be one of those odd ones out where it's just like he just looks like a complete outcast amongst everybody else. And I think that's cool. I forgot this nigga's name. Movado? No. Moloch. Like, I kind of feel the same way about like him, but like I think Drummond, I always thought Drummond was cooler than Moloch. So I'll put Moloch in a bench. Like, I would like to see what he would do, but to me, he's not cooler than Drummond. So I prefer Drummond over Moloch. Dairu, I think that's his name. No. Onaga, I really do think Onaga's going to be the big bad of this game. And he's the only boss that we didn't do. So I think he would have that. Mocap, I'll say could be in, and I only say that is if they do like a premiere type skin for Johnny Cage. I think that would be cool. If they want to have fun with Johnny Cage and want to have fun with the game in general, I think having like a mocap skin would be cool. Tanya, I would like for her to be in there. I want to see Tanya again. Ooh, but that's kind of fucked up for me. I like Jade more than Tanya. Let me switch these. Tanya can be yeah, I want to see Jade more. You're right. I want to see Jade more. I want to see Jade more than Tanya. But Tanya, she can be in there too. I would like to see Tanya. Why the fuck can I not think of his fucking name? Mutaro, he has to be in there. I think they can. I hope with like this new engine and shit that they was talking about, that I hope that they're able to kind of do the whole horse thing. It will be something crazy. It'll be something like we haven't seen in so long. So I really hope that they can pull that off. Ken, no, we don't need Ken. Ken doesn't have to be in there. You know, I get that he can do more than just being Ken, but I just don't think that we need Ken. You know, Nightwolf can be in. I would not be upset if Nightwolf is in. I like Nightwolf. Never been like one of my favorites, but like I fuck with Nightwolf. He cool. Natara could be in. I know people like, oh my god, Natara. I don't know too much about Natara. I think the fact that she's a vampire and got the whole like vampire realm, I think that shit is cool. But like I don't really have an interest in her at the moment. Like I'm pretty sure if she is in there and then once I see her, I'm going to change my mind. But like as far as it stands, like I prefer Lime and Tanya and Jade and Chameleon, all of them over Natara. Like Natara never really did it for me. Raiden could be in. I wouldn't mind. I was gonna put him in the bench, but I don't know. It would just be weird, like a Mortal Kombat without Raiden. Like it would just, something would be missing. So I think Raiden would be in there, even though of course he's not going to be like the Thunder God. Like I don't know what they're going to do with his character. I don't know if they're still going to give him lightning. I don't know what they're going to do, but I would like to see Raiden in. Reiko has to be in. I want to see Reiko. Not that dumbass version that they did for the newest movie. I want to see like the smart general Reiko, because he actually about his shit, and so I fuck with that. Striker, I want to see Striker in. I think if we're gonna have, we need that gun guy, and since it's not gonna be Aaron Black this time around, I think Striker should have his time to shine. I fuck with Striker. They did him justice in MK9, so I would not mind that. Reptile has to be in there. Another one just like Ermac. Like it just made no sense that he was just there just to be killed off. Like and he's a fan favorite. Like I just don't. I don't know. It just made no sense not to have Ermac and Reptile in MK11. Like the shit just seemed weird. Serena has to be in. I would love to see Serena and Bihan react. I want to see that so bad. I want to see Noob Saibot and Serena react. I want to see their intro dialogue and all of that. Like I want to see that. I feel like that's something that needs to be tapped into. That I feel like that shit would be fire. I did know that they fucked up and gave Cabal Serena. I think that's a little fucked up because that's Bihan's girl, but you know, it is what it is. Shao Kahn could take the bench this time around. I don't really see him doing anything special that he hasn't already done before. Like you can't, if Shao Kahn's not the big bad, Shao Kahn just shouldn't be in the game. Like and that's why I have Onaga. Like I feel like Onaga's going to be the big bad. Shao Kahn's not going to let anybody else be the big bad but him. That's just Shao Kahn. So like I feel like Shao Kahn, he can take his break. We got the chance to see him. We got him as a pre-order bonus, and he got his little chapter and his little 15 seconds of fame in the Aftermath DLC, but that's that. Shiva, fuck no. I always hated Shiva. I always thought she was the worst Shokan. Hate her. Shinnok, he can be in the bench. We don't really need Shinnok this time around. Ain't nothing to really do with him. Shujinko, no. You know, Shujinko's, we don't really need him. You know, he just, the only way, like, if they're going to have Shujinko, it has to be because of Onaga. I feel like if it's not, then he's just a waste of a character slot. Sindel, why is it two Sindels? Oh, because like Redcon Sindel and then normal Sindel. Okay, Redcon Sindel, hell no. Okay, dumbass bitch. She bad though. But nah. Normal Sindel has to be in there. I would not mind if we had no. Actually, no. I'll say can be. Can be. She can be in there. I would like to see like the good Sindel react with Katana because we haven't seen that in so many years. Smoke has to be in there. He's one of the best ninjas. I don't know why he keeps missing his chances. I want to see him as a human. I like Human Smoke better than Cyber Smoke. So that's that. Sonya. Sonya can be. She's just like Jackson and fucking Kano for me. Like I get that they're OGs, but I just never ever found them interesting, ever. So like, you know, they can be in there and I wouldn't blink an eye. It is what it is. They're always going to be in there. Sub-Zero, of course, has to be in there. He's the fucking GOAT, bro. Melina has to be in there because she is the GOAT. Trimmer. I actually want to see Trimmer be a main character on a roster. I think that would be great. There's a fan base for him now. People love them in MKX. I think he needs more time. He was in that Snowblind movie, so I think they could squeeze him in there. And that's pretty much it. I think that's my list. So if we're going off of this, of course, like, bro, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, gotta have him. You just gotta have him. What another thing that I want to say, like I said with the Quan Chi shit with Scorpion, I would love to see Scorpion and Sub-Zero be friends kind of from the start. Or actually, no, not from the start, but kind of like Scorpion feels remorse for like killing his brother, so then they go back to like the MK2 thing where Scorpion vows to protect Sub-Zero, and like, you know, and Scorpion kind of watches from a high, and he's kind of like the big brother, kind of becomes that big brother thing. Because I like how they did that with what kind of Battle of the Realms. Like, it kind of seemed like Scorpion really felt bad, and he was just saying like, yo, like, I was tripping, my bad. Like, and I kind of, that's a side that we really don't see from Scorpion. We always just see, you killed my family. But like, there is moments where Scorpion actually thinks like a decent human being. So I wish they would go into that. So this is it. I think this is a solid list. I think that there's going to be like 3 new characters. That's another thing too that I haven't added. I think there's going to be more characters, but this is not bad. I actually fuck with this list. So how do you like end like a tier list outro? Because it feels weird to just be like, well, that's my list, see ya. Like, how the fuck do I end this? I'm gonna just randomly cut it off.